YouTube, Kiki here, and I'm here to talk about styes in your eye, okay? Because a couple weeks ago to a month ago, I had the worst stye of my entire life. It was horrible, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, it was horrible. So yeah, a stye is when your eye gets infected. It's like the little oil glands can either get blocked or infected by you touching your eye with dirty hands or rubbing it with dirty hands, going to bed in your makeup, different things like that where bacteria could get to your eyelid and it's kind of like your eye forms a pimple. Now, I had my stye in this eye right here, and as you can see, this eye is darker than the other one. It's because it bruised my eye. Oh, let me just start off with saying this. I was Googling everything to get rid of this stye, and every single website said not to break the pimple. It says that if you see that your eye is like forming like a real life pimple, it says not to break it, but I did. Every single website said not to do that, but I was like, I can't fucking take this shit, so like I did. It was hella painful, but I did anyway. That's just a disclosure. We're gonna stop talking about that because it's disgusting and get into these remedies. Here we go. So you would need to wash your hands really thoroughly and then wash the infected area really thoroughly. And to wash your eye, you can use some baby wash and water solution. You can use coconut oil and water solution, and then use these little cotton pads. Use these little cotton pads to kind of clean the infected area. Be gentle, and then use another one or the back of this one to pat it dry, and then make sure you keep your hands away from your eye. Try to keep your hands away from your eye. So how I got mine was I went to bed in my makeup, and I woke up and I was about to take my makeup off, and then all of a sudden my eye was itchy, and I was like, oh, my eyelid's itchy. Literally like scratched it, and the stye was born. I got a cold sore. At the same time, I was looking like Quasimodo, like, y'all. So let's just get into these remedies. First, like I said, clean your eye, wash your hands really good, and you can clean your eye with some makeup solution or makeup remover, or with the other solutions that I talked about earlier. The first remedy that's really popular via the internet is the tea bag solution, or the tea bag remedy, where you would get a tea bag, get your mug, put some water in there and put it in the microwave for about 40 seconds. Dip your tea bag in there and then hold it over your eye as a hot compress. And it will bring down the swelling and kind of relieve a little bit of the pain, and you just repeat that over and over and over. Next, you would get a mug, some salt water, and put that in the microwave, and then you could get a cloth and dip it in there and then hold that over your eye, or literally get the cup, hold it on your eye like this, and then tilt it back and make sure your eyes close and just make sure the water hits this entire area, and then repeat, literally. You can get a whole box of 100% green tea from Dollar Tree, and it's 100 tea bags in here. $1, 100 tea bags. I tried some medicines. They were hella expensive. They were like $8 a piece, and I didn't buy this first one, but when I had my first stye, because I've only had a stye twice in my life so far. I pray to God that was the last one. I've only had styes twice, and my mom bought me this medicine first. And what this is an eye lubricant that helps with burning, stinging, and itching. This to me was like putting Vaseline on your eyelid, and then when you blink, it spreads it all around and make your eyes blurry, like makes your vision blurry. So, I mean, if you have any of these symptoms, then I would, I guess, try it out. But yeah, it was like putting Vaseline on my eyelid because all it did was blur my vision. Next, I got some. This is what I picked up. I got some drops, and it helps with redness, burning, and tearing. Now, my eye was really dry, causing it to tear, but it didn't, like, the tears were just tears. Like, they didn't help to bring relief to the dryness. It was just dry and tearing, which was really weird. But this is a dropper in itself. And an easy way to apply this, instead of, like, squinting and trying to put it in your eye, you would tilt your head up. In between the crease between your eyelid and the bridge of your nose, you would drop a couple of drops, and then while your head is tilted up, you open your eye, and then the medicine just enters your eye, and it's way easier than like trying to put eye drops in with your eye open. So yeah, I would recommend this. This really did help me. The other stuff, not so much. And lastly, I bought some patches because when I tell you, I was hella prepared to go to work in a patch. Like, I don't care. Like, I was hella prepared. But these patches are for kids that have a lazy eye or crossed eyes to kind of cover that eye and then help strengthen the eye that's weak. But 14 come in this pack, and this retails for about $8 as well. And you'll peel these little plastic parts off and stick it to your eye. But the good thing about this is, or if a kid if a kid has like pink eye and you don't want them to scratch it and spread it everywhere, you can place this on their eye too, so that's handy. But you can place this on your eye, and if you need to reposition it, you can take it off, reposition it, and then place it back on your eye, which is cool. And it still like sticks really well. I was so prepared to wear a patch, but I didn't have to because I got rid of my stye in like 2 days, 3 days tops. So for the cold sore, I got rid of my cold sore overnight. What I did for the cold sore was I got a Q-tip and I got a little bit of tea tree oil. When I saw it forming, I got a little bit of tea tree oil on the Q-tip and then rubbed it on my lip. And I did that twice in one day. When I woke up and saw it, I did it. Before I went to bed, I did it again. And then when I woke up, it was gone. But just to be sure, I applied it the next morning, so I only applied it 3 times. Finito. I got rid of that cold sore in 24 hours. I got rid of the stye in 2 to 3 days max. Y'all see the picture on the thumbnail. I'm not inserting it because that shit is mad ugly. Like, I look like Quasimodo, and like, I'm just sharing some tips if you get a stye. Hopefully you don't, okay? Because I'm telling you, keep some Advil on deck. Also, if you get a stye, it's painful. Like, keep some Advil on deck. But other than that, that's all I have. Tips for like how to get rid of a stye and a cold sore. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe this will help you out, but hopefully you don't get one. God willing. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Toodaloo.